This is the BBC.
This podcast is supported by advertising outside the UK.
This is a download from the BBC. For more information about this and other downloads from School Radio, go to bbc.co.uk/schoolradio.
Together.
Hi everyone, it's Gemma here and welcome to Together. I'm just making breakfast and I've had a tough decision to make this morning. I nearly went with the chocolate cereal to eat, but instead I've gone for the no sugar muesli because today we're hearing about keeping healthy and I know that's better for me. So I wonder what you do to keep healthy.
I keep healthy by exercising with my mum and dad and my brother outside in the local park. I keep healthy by cycling to school on my bike.
I keep healthy by doing gymnastics and trying to eat some salad. I keep healthy by going to the swimming baths with my family and friends.
I keep healthy by staying active in the playground.
Well done on doing your best. Now, I do try to eat healthy cereal for breakfast, eat lots of fruit, drink lots of water, and try to walk places and always take the stairs. It's time for today's song. And you can exercise your lungs by singing really well. It's number 10 in All About Our School, and it's called While We Grow.
We will grow and share with each other. We will show that we care for one another, 'cause we know we are sisters and brothers in the eyes of God above. We are growing together in love. Some things grow very quickly. Sometimes they're very slow. Sometimes you can see what they're going to be. Sometimes you just don't know. We will grow and share with each other. We will show that we care for one another, 'cause we know we are sisters and brothers in the eyes of God above. We are growing together in love. Sometimes it seems like magic that happens every day, but it's all been planned, made by God's own hand. God's creation, it works that way. We will grow and share with each other. We will show that we care for one another, 'cause we know we are sisters and brothers in the eyes of God above. We are growing together in love. We are growing together in love. We are growing together in love.
Brilliant singing, everyone. Well done. There are all sorts of ways we can keep healthy. We can do different forms of exercise. That can be done by running or swimming in our local pool. Or we can play different sports such as football or tennis. We can also try to eat healthy foods like me, like fruit and vegetables. And all these things lead to a healthier lifestyle. Let's hear today's story about a young girl called Pip, who finds all sorts of ways to keep in shape.
Pip was the rather inactive type. Whilst her friends tore around town, she preferred to cosy up with a fantasy novel. Rather than cycle to the local lake, Pip would paint a picture of it. Even the Olympics hadn't got Pip excited. Although one particular spin-off was getting her hot under the collar. School was having an Olympic-inspired sports day. "Problem is," moaned Pip to her friend Tarek, "I've been put in a relay team with Hasty Tracy." Hasty Tracy was the sportiest, most competitive girl in school. She was horrified at the news. "You're not called Couch Potato Pip for nothing," Tracy moaned as Pip staggered round the track at the first practice. "If you don't buck your speeds up, there'll be no mobots from us. More like slowbots." "Well, she's got a point. I mean, you're not exactly Miss Zippy," said Tarek next day. "You need to ditch the fantasies and get yourself fit." "No way. I've just started Lord of the Rings," protested Pip. "It's got about 500,000 words." But if Pip thought her summer was sorted, she was in for a shock. Mum had an allotment where, with the help of Auntie Petula, she grew enough vegetables to stock the local supermarket. "Pip, your aunt's broken her leg," announced Mum, shovel in hand. "I've got a bumper harvest of veg to dig up and I need your help before it starts to rot." The allotment was up a steep hill overlooking the city and was as big as a football pitch. Or so it seemed to Pip. "There must be thousands of vegetables here," she moaned. "It'll take a lifetime." When Mum's car broke down and they had to trudge up the hill, Pip felt even more pooped. Then, just when she thought things couldn't possibly get worse, the front wheel fell off the ancient wheelbarrow. As it tipped over, 100 potatoes rolled down the hill. Hasty Tracy and her cronies were giggling over the fence. "Couch potato loser," teased Tracy. "If you haven't improved by the next practice run, I'll make sure you lose your place in my team too." Pip held her head in her hands. She felt tired and fed up, but strangely determined all of a sudden. "You wait, Hasty Tracy," she thought. "No one's going to replace me." From that moment on, Pip couldn't wait to get up to the allotment each day. She turned into a hyperhuman digging machine, churning out potatoes, cabbages, turnips. The list went on. Each day after school, Pip charged up the hill to carry on digging. It was great running practice. When Mum's car came back from the garage, she just kept on running. She was feeling fitter than she'd ever felt. It was good to have more energy, more get up and go. Plus, it was nice to be out in the fresh air, surrounded by nature. Tracy was amazed at Pip's progress. "Well, whatever you're doing up there, it's working," she had to admit. Sports day dawned bright and sunny. The Pendleton Pedalathon was pucker. The Mobot Mega Challenge was marvellous and the Novak Knockabout was knockout. Pip's heart pounded as she waited for the really racy relay race starter gun. And they were off. She moved into position, poised to grab the baton for the third leg and run for her life. First handover, second handover. "Go, Pip, go!" yelled Mum and Tarek as Pip grabbed the baton and tore towards Tracy at a record pace. Pip slammed the baton into Tracy's hand and she tore towards the finish. But another runner was neck and neck. Looked like it was going to be a photo finish. "Second? I never come second," stormed Tracy. "Well, you can't blame Pip," said Tarek. "I timed a lap. It was a personal best." "No one's to blame," said Pip. "Anyway, I'm out of here." I've got cabbages to pull. The truth was, Pip wasn't that bothered they hadn't won. She'd proved her point. She felt fitter, better and happier into the bargain, and she wanted to keep it up. The Lord of the Rings can wait, she giggled to Mum. I'm having way too much fun being lady of the allotment.
What a great story! Pip certainly found lots of ways to stay in shape. Joining me in the studio now is Lisa Jane Holmes, who is a personal fitness trainer. She helps other people to exercise and keep fit. Hello.
Hi.
Nice to see you. So we hear a lot about people trying to keep fit by eating healthily or going to the gym. But what are the basics in order to maintain a healthy lifestyle?
A healthy lifestyle, as you said, encompasses both eating well and doing some exercise. With exercise, it's really important to find something that you enjoy doing, because then it will seem like you're having fun. Maybe you can do it with your friends or your family, so you can make it social. So you want to make sure that it can form part of your everyday life.
And why is exercise so important then?
Exercise not only helps us to keep our bodies healthy, it's really good to keep our minds healthy as well. It helps us sleep better at night so that we feel like we have more energy the next day. And just all round just helps us to feel better on a day-to-day basis.
And is it possible to have too much exercise? Could too much exercise be bad for you?
It's important to get a balance. Your body needs to rest as well sometimes. So if you're feeling tired, that's probably a sign that you probably don't need to do any exercise that day. Resting is just as important as keeping active.
So we've looked at exercise, now let's look at food, one of my favourite topics. What are some of the healthy foods we could be eating to keep healthy?
Natural foods are probably the best things that we could be eating. So things that are as close to their natural state as possible. So vegetables and fruit are a perfect example of this. And with fruit and vegetables, it's great if we can be eating a wide variety of them. So you might have a favourite fruit or vegetable, but if you can try to broaden that, maybe try some new ones, see how many different types of fruits or vegetables you can eat at your meal times, then that's fantastic, because then we're getting a really big range of vitamins and nutrients. And then we can start to build in things like, yes, protein, so meats and fish, and dairy products like eggs and milk. Those are really, really good as well. Dairy especially is great for our bones, so that gives us a nice strong skeleton, which will keep us strong when we're exercising and when we're growing.
Making me feel hungry. Now, if young people are interested in staying fit and healthy, do you have any tips?
When it comes to staying fit and healthy, I think it's really important to enjoy it so it doesn't feel like a chore or that it's boring. So whatever it is that you really enjoy doing, so maybe it's swimming, maybe it's running, maybe it's gymnastics, maybe it's walking in the park with your dog. If that's something that you really enjoy doing, then you'll look forward to doing it, you'll want to do it more, and you'll find it's easy to make part of your everyday routine. So find something that you enjoy, maybe that your friends or your family enjoy as well, and you can do it with them, so you can spend some nice fun times together whilst all keeping active and healthy.
Great. You're an inspiration, Lisa Jane. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
Now let's pause and reflect on some of the things we've heard about today. We've been thinking about keeping a healthy body by doing a number of things such as eating well, exercising, and keeping fit. We heard in today's story about Pip and how she discovered that she could keep fit in a whole number of ways. What about you? Do you think you keep a good balance of being active and resting? Think about why it's important to do what you can to maintain a healthy lifestyle. That's all we have time for today. All that talk about exercising and having a healthy body has made me want to go for a run around my local park. So I'd better go and find my trainers. I'll see you soon. Bye.
Together,